To the Divine Supreme One, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Tokok Sui Mahaguji Mailing, we thank you for divine light, divine love. Thank you for your compassionate, purifying light and soothing, healing energy. We thank you in full faith. So it is. Right, welcome. And here we are, Friday again. And usually on Fridays, we do our healing. So this morning, we'll do emotional healing. And let's start off by just understanding what do you mean by emotional healing, right? Most people think that, oh, I'm stressed out of my mind. I want to feel better. Let me get this negative stuff out of my system. Well, let's start out with saying that how you create in the first place. And that's the part that people don't realize. They all just think, well, I just want to wash it off. That's good. The question is, how did you get there in the first place? Well, I was stressed out. I had people with me that were not very positive, and they affected me in a negative way. Okay? Now, before continuing, somebody says the sound is not working right. I don't know. Looks like I hope you guys can hear okay. Let me just double check here. I was just on another call a few minutes ago, so it kind of jumping around a little bit. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys can hear all right. I don't know if this is showing properly. Just give me a second. Sometimes when you're in several streams at the same time. Let me do this. Okay. All right. So I hope you guys can hear. Let me see if this works. Yeah, sometimes when you're doing too many streams at the same time, you have to kind of make sure that the electronics work. Okay, here we go. So when you say you're stressed out of your mind, you have negative emotions and all that you need to flush out, it started out by how we respond to the environment. And the main lesson there is, how did it start in the first place? Well, we created it, right? A certain situation happens and we look at life and go, okay, that irritates me. No, I like that. So to a certain extent, you start off by saying, okay, what's going on and how am I observing? And then from there, what is the response? Okay. So let's start with just meditating. But instead of meditating, let's just observe. And I think one of the biggest lessons my teacher taught me on meditation is meditation and concentration are two opposite things. And one of the reasons why I couldn't meditate before, even though I was trying, is because I was concentrating. Now, some people go, what the heck are you talking about? I thought the two are the same. No, concentrating is using your will. You're directing the energy forward. Meditating is letting the information come to you. See the difference? So one is outgoing, one is incoming. So when you're meditating, you're not like, okay, I want to focus on this, I want to focus on that. If you did, let's say you're chanting a mantra or you are visualizing something, you're using your will to get to a certain vibration or frequency. Once you get there, you have to kind of go, okay, how does it feel up here? It's just like you're going sightseeing, you go up to the top of the hill. When you get there, you stop and you go look around. Oh, this is nice. It's just like a conversation. You talk, and then you shut up and listen. So easiest way to understand is concentrating is like talking. Meditating, it's like listening, witnessing. Make sense? And if you get that part right, it'll be easier. What I didn't realize, okay, visualize that light, visualize this, say this prayer, do this, do that. So I'm going like, hey, how come I'm not getting anywhere? Sounds familiar? See, some of you know, that's what it is. Yeah, it took me years. And my teacher's been telling me all this time, be still, be aware. Guess what? My mind goes, be aware of what? He goes, nothing. What is that? Get the idea? Because your will is constantly grabbing, trying to find something to focus on. Right? Okay, be still, be aware of the light. He didn't say concentrate on the light. He said be aware of the light. Be aware means what? There's light all around you. Just put your gentle awareness. Okay, there's a light, and just let it shine to you. Or there's a heat. There's a warmth. You don't stand in a fireplace if it's cold and go, let me go in and feel the heat. No, you stand back, feel the warmth, make it feel better. Yeah? Same thing. So that alone, I think for a lot of you, will get rid of that, what do you call that? Complaint, for lack of a better way of explaining it, of I can't meditate. Every time I close my eyes, thoughts come into my head and so on and so on. You know why? Because part of it is like, I really want to have that peace. I want to have this. So you're using your will so much. So in the act of focusing and using your will, okay, at that time, your mind is not quiet because you're focusing on it, right? And as soon as you back off and something that comes to you, you start concentrating on it. You go, okay, all right, I'm going to be still. What's for lunch? What's for dinner? Oh, somebody said this to me. Oh, yeah, I mean, that guy, he's such a good for nothing jerk. Okay, I don't want to think about that. Well, but I'm feeling my back a little sore. Okay, what is up? Get the idea? So you don't realize that you're being pulled in these different directions. And what happens? You start concentrating on it. And then when you start concentrating on it, there goes your meditation. How are we doing? So we can do emotional healing, like hose you down, but it doesn't mean you're not going to create all junk again. You don't want to get you dirty again. Make sense? So that's the part I want to start off with is, okay, let me just have you a realization of technique. Because there's some people on the spiritual path, that's really why they can't get anywhere. It's like, I don't believe in technique. I just go with the flow and this and that. Where's that gotten you? If everything is about how you feel and go flow with stuff, why do you go to school? Why do you read books? Why do you do this? What are you eating? You just go with the flow. Well, dead fish. Slow down. Get the idea? It's because you want to make your life better. So you're learning a structure to go from here to there. You want to have more inner peace. There's a structure. There's steps. Tony Robbins said syntax from here to here to here. You want to have more happiness in your life. Okay. Number one, stop complaining. And number two, find ways to be happier and move towards it. Make sense? You want to have more inner peace. Okay. What are the steps I need to take to get there? There always have to be a plan, because without a plan, there's a process anyway. Without a plan, you cannot direct yourself. You're just letting everything happen. That's why I notice a lot of people in the spiritual path, they say, I just flow with everything. Whatever happens, just allow it to happen. Yeah, right. That assumes that your aura already have the positive thoughts and positive emotions that will direct you in that direction. If you don't have that, good luck. If you grew up in an environment where people were not very result oriented, that means your aura is filled with those thought forms. When you go, okay, I'll just go with the flow, that's the flow that's going to happen. But if you grew up in an environment that people are very strong, very happy, very people are very happy, people are uplifting, that's the stuff in your aura, in your thought form, in the thought forms in your aura. So when you kind of, all right, I'll just go with the flow. That's how the energy flows. Make sense? But we don't always get to control that environment. So starting where you are today, okay, this is what I choose to do. So from there you go, this is the plan because that's my target. From there, you take the necessary steps. Make sense? So we start off by doing our meditation, and we'll do it step by step. We'll do a flushing technique first. We'll just chant Om. After we finish chanting Om, we'll practice some level of stillness. Then once everything's washed off, we'll just have a quick assessment. And then that way you have a realization, oh, this is what it feels like when I hose myself down. From there, okay, we'll do meditation twin hearts. Although the meditation twin hearts by itself already gets you that stillness, but I just want to isolate that for a second and just go with the main context of Okay, what is it exactly like when you flush everything out? And then from there, observe what it's like to be quiet. And then once it's quiet, where do I take it from there? All right. So tap your crown, press the center of your palms. Okay. Be aware of your feet. So you're focusing on 5 areas: crown, hands, and feet. We've done this before. And if you're new, it's going to get mighty weird. And that's the good part. Okay. Ready? Just put your attention on your crown. You don't have to visualize anything. If you want to, you can. Just be aware of light coming down your crown. I didn't say visualize. Be aware, as in just know it's coming down your crown. Now be aware of your hands and your feet. So the crown is input, hands and feet are output. And you're going to chant Om. And as you chant it, also feel the vibration go through your body. Got it? Let's try it. Om. 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 Now focus more on your hands and your feet. Om. Om. Just be still. Leave your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be aware of your crown, your hands and feet. Don't visualize anything, whatever. Just put your attention, crown, hands and feet, and listen. Om. Om. Be still. Just let the energy flow through you. Now put your hands down. Just keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Be still. Any thoughts and emotions come in, just watch them. Just observing clouds in the sky. You don't do anything about those clouds. Just watch them. Oh, there's a nice cloud. Interesting. Let it pass. Oh, next cloud. Oh, let it pass. Just let everything just flow on its own. Just observe. Just watching the scenery. Take your time. Observe. Now, maintain your stillness and awareness. Take your left hand, gently tap the center of your chest. Take your right hand, tap your crown. Raise your hands again like you did a few minutes ago. Imagine the earth in front of you. Be aware of your heart. Just say, our hearts are one. Our souls are one. There's only oneness. So be aware of your heart. Be aware of your hands. Imagine beautiful pink light from your heart flowing through your hands and filling the entire earth. Fill the earth with beautiful, beautiful pink light. We will use the prayer of Saint Francis of Assisi. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow unconditional love. Bless your family, your friends, your relatives, all of them with beautiful pink light. The people you work with, bless them with beautiful pink light. Let the pink light spread to the city you live in, state, country. Let it spread throughout the entire earth. May all be blessed. with peace, with love, and with kindness. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, faith, despair, hope. Where there's darkness, light, sadness, joy. Let my soul be blessed with peace, love, and forgiveness. Let my soul be blessed with hope and with faith, light and joy. And let me share it with the entire world. So be it. Spew of your heart, fill the earth with beautiful pink light. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. Just be still. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale and stay there. Your crown is filled with so much golden light. Some of you might feel a pressure. Some of you might feel some tingling or even a stretching. Just be aware of your crown. Allow the golden light from the crown to flow down through your arms, out of your hands, and bless your family. And let it expand to your relatives, your friends, everyone you know. Let the golden light spread throughout the entire. And just say, our hearts are one, our souls are one, our spirits are one. There's only oneness. Be still. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. That all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. Blessings be to all. So be it. Just flood the earth with beautiful golden light. Everyone in your family, fill them with golden light. Bless them with unconditional love. In other words, you love them, no expectations. Just fill them with love, people you work with, and just fill your country with love. So be aware of your heart and crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Imagine golden light, even brighter than before, pouring out of your hands to the earth. Again, be aware of your heart and crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Imagine golden light, even brighter than before, just flooding the entire earth. From the center of the heart of God, through my spirit, through my soul, and through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth, in every dimension, every direction, above and below, be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing. For many at this time, physical, emotional, and even financial healing. May all be blessed with understanding, with harmony, with goodwill, and the willingness to do good. So be it. May all be blessed without exception. So it is. Just be still. Maintain the connection of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just be still. Maintain that stillness and awareness. Lower your hands gently. Imagine a beautiful golden flame floating on top of your head. You don't have to see it clearly. The image doesn't have to be clear. Just know it's there. Just look at that golden light. From your heart, send a stream of love up to the crown and into that golden flame. And stay there. Just that golden light. Just keep watching that golden flame. Allow your awareness and your attention to gently get closer and closer and closer into that golden flame. Be still. Remember who you are. Remember your true nature. Just a being of pure energy and light. Be still and listen. Om. Allow your awareness to just drift into that golden light. Om. Om. Allow your awareness and your consciousness to just drift deeper and deeper into that light and just simply let go. Just let things happen now. Be still. Maintain your stillness. Maintain your state of awareness. A brilliant light, tinged with violet, is pouring down to your crown. Your crown center is being cleansed. All negative thoughts and negative energies are disintegrated, extracted, expelled into the sun or a beautiful violet fire next to you. Or if you have a saltwater bucket next to you. The divine energy is cleansing your crown. It's pouring down to your forehead and your Ajna chakra, the area in between your eyebrows. Any negative thoughts and emotions are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled, and properly disposed of. The liquid divine energy is cleansing your throat, your heart. It's pouring down your spine, cleansing your front and back heart, front, back, solar plexus, cleansing your navel, sex center. It's cleansing the base of your spine, your basic chakra. Your entire body is soaking in this divine energy. Just be still. The liquid divine energy is purifying your crown, your forehead, your ajna, your throat, your front back heart, front back solar plexus, spleen, navel, and sex center, and basic chakra. Just let the energy flow. say I'm letting go. I'm completely letting go of all negative thoughts, negative emotions. Now, so it is. Cut and disconnect. Be still. May your entire being be flooded with waves of love, waves of stillness, waves and waves of ananda, divine bliss. Just be receptive and let it happen. Gently, slowly, very gently and slowly come back. Move your fingers, move your toes. All right, raise your hands again. Let's release the excess energy as our bodies cannot absorb. So imagine the people you love in front of you. Fill them with beautiful golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with happiness, with abundance and prosperity, and with spirituality. So be it. May all be blessed. Now be aware of your feet and the base of your spine. Project golden light down into the earth. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. May all be blessed. So be it. Let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, to all the holy archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Talk Sri Mahaguru Jumeling, thank you for the love, the light, the healing, and the divine protection. We thank you in full faith. So it is. Right. How do you feel? Hope you're feeling good. It's interesting. I just saw our good friend Tiberius from Law of Attraction Live. Welcome. And he reminds me of a very, very important concept and this thing of law of attraction. And this is the perfect time to talk about it. Because a lot of people say, oh, they keep quoting law of attraction, law of attraction. They don't realize what you attract starts with what's inside you. Make sense? If you're going to talk about attraction, well, you're going to have something to attract with. So, what are you attracting with? And one of the reasons why we do this anchor light meditation 6 times a week and plus full moon, plus this and that, is because as you keep doing it over and over again, there's an internal washing. It's like somebody put a fire hose and flush you down, get rid of all these negative thoughts, negative emotions. That's why a lot of you, after every meditation, go, man, it's so quiet, right? So once it's quiet and still, then you start thinking and feeling, okay, what do I want in my life? So these thoughts and emotions populate your energy field. That's what you want to attract to you. So if a person does not wash those things out and just keep quoting the law of attraction, well, whatever crap you have, that's what you attract in your life. Make sense? But as you raise your frequency, literally populate your aura with loving thoughts, kindness, energy, prosperity, whatever you have inside, as it populates your energy field and your energy field expands, you have a greater surface area. So I hope you can join my friend there with Tiberius in Law of Attraction Live. He always, slaps some affirmation at you to make sure that, hey, keep producing those positive thoughts. Stop complaining. I don't know if it does that, but I tell you, stop complaining. Because when you complain, even if it's justified, guess what you're doing? You're creating these negative thoughts and you're putting it over here. Yeah, but this guy's here. And then put another one there. So before you know it, your entire aura is filled with it, and you go, how come things are not working out? Hello? Get the idea? Haven't you noticed that things that are normally easy to do, when you're not happy, when you're upset, screw it up? All of us have done that, right? I've seen people where they normally, I don't know, Boil some water. After that, okay, pour tea, whatever. They put it in the sink. Okay, no problem. But they're like angry. Oop, they spilled. What do you think that happened? Well, I was clumsy. It's not because you're clumsy. What happened is when you're filled with love, kindness, or just neutral, then energy just flows. But when a person has a lot of negative thoughts, negative emotions, again, justified or not, and you focus on it, those things get stronger and you attract energy, that type of frequency to you. That's it. Very simple. So when we do our meditation and our spiritual practice, it's not because I got nothing else to do. Get the idea? It's one of those things when you set yourself up to succeed. Because it's just like, this sounds gross, but just imagine every time you meditate, somebody took a ginormous fire hose and cleaned you out. Then you get a reset. Okay, what do I want? You see, that's one of the reasons why people have difficulty creating positive goals. Because when they want to create goals or they want to say, oh, this is what I want, that's what I want, it's always tainted by the cloud that's in their energy field. So, a simple tip for you before you start making plans, before you start, creating a plan for your job, your career, your relationship, whatever, do your meditation first, clean everything out so you have clarity. From that clarity, you make plans. Otherwise, everything is biased. True? Not true. What do you think? Some people they go, okay, I just want to have a reset. I'm gonna go somewhere. So they go to some remote place, meditate, just be themselves, think, reflect, and they come back, go, ding. The question is, why do you have to go to those places? Because in those remote places, less people, less thoughts and emotions flying around, less psychic pollution. Why do you think a lot of spiritual centers are located far away from the city? Because in the city, you're swimming in an ocean, right? Now, of course, you cannot say, yeah, that's why I live outside. Well, not everybody has that luxury because of transportation issues, costs, and so on and so on. So if you are in a city and you're in a place where people are not always happy and there's a tendency for a lot of people to be stressed, before you're able to get out of the city, you should be able to create your sanctuary. And that sanctuary is created when you do your practice. Because right now, even though we just meditate for like 15 minutes, at least in that 15 minutes time, at least based on what you guys tell me, it's like, yeah, I have that stillness and peace. So you create that energy in your environment. Make sense? So that way, whether there's chaos, whether there's calmness, you have clarity. Make sense? So I hope that helps. Today's a shorter lecture, and then we dove right into the cleansing with the chanting of the Om. That's like a flushing, and then while you're in that frequency or vibration, we gently moved you into the meditation twin hearts. That's why some of you go, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm just spacing out. That's good. Just make sure after the meditation, you remember after the meditation, we always bless the earth with our hands and our feet and the base of the spine. That is to pull you down into the earth. Otherwise, you're kind of yeah, la la la. But if you have a job to do, you have work, you got to be like spacing out. The good news is it's Friday and almost Saturday for the rest of the world. So maybe you guys are off, so you can do that. All right. In about 7 hours and 20 minutes, we're doing second part of Anchor the Light on Friday, which is also cleansing or healing. We're gonna focus a little bit on prosperity healing. And some of you who are new are joining us. Wait, I come here for spirituality, not this money stuff. Okay, listen carefully. You're gonna hear that speech again. Let me get it through to you. It's good to be spiritual. It's difficult to be spiritual when you're dead broke. When you're worrying about money, it's hard to let go. Sounds familiar? When you're closing your eyes and you're about to go, okay, be still, let go. If you're about how your bills are going to be paid or how you're going to feed your kids, very difficult to have inner peace. That's part one. Part two, a lot of you want to go to holy places. You want to attend courses. You want to buy books. You want to help people in need. You want to open up spiritual centers, feeding centers, and all this good stuff you want to do. Guess what? It ain't free. So let me leave you with this thought that I always remember my teacher said many years ago. He said, money in the hands of good people change the world. So some of you who are still stuck, and I was, that's why I can relate to what you're saying, what some of you are thinking. Some of us are stuck. I was. That money is a hindrance to spirituality. It is if you think so. But if you use money properly, it's a faster way to transform people's lives. Think about it. I'm going to say something that's harsh, but true. Good intention without resources is useless. How many people have good intention to do this and that, but they don't have the resources? How many have good intentions to help people, help this, do that, all this charitable work, but they don't have the time or the opportunity because they're scraping for a living? Think about it. So that's why the way I was taught by my teacher is your spiritual connection and your earth connection have to be balanced. If the spiritual connection is very big, the earth connection is small, you're idealistic, you want to help a lot of people, but you're limited by material limitations or lack of material help, resources. When the spiritual connection is small and the lower connection is big, all you think about is money, all you think about resources, what's me, what's for me, what can I get? No inner peace. Sounds familiar? So that's the lesson I had to learn from my teacher many years ago. He said, difficult to serve on empty stomach. So some of you might need some energetic washing, and that's what we're going to do tonight. Right? So for the second session, which is 7 hours and 15 minutes from now, we're going to do meditation, and we're going to use that meditation like a fire hose to wash off poverty consciousness. Now, a lot of you say, oh, yeah, I don't want to get rid of that. You have to first identify what it is in order to get rid of it. Just throwing the word poverty consciousness doesn't mean anything. It's just a concept. Clear? We'll dive a little more into it, what it is, identify it, and then we'll get rid of it until the next layer. That's why we do this every Friday. We alternate emotional healing, prosperity healing, emotional healing, prosperity healing. And hopefully, this is my goal, and I don't know, there's thousands of you watching and doing this. Hopefully, because of that, your life improves, your finances improve, and you're able to bring out and manifest the goodness of your true self, because now you can truly be of service to others. That's it. Alrighty. It's, I think, 45 minutes. I think you had enough. All right. So you're welcome to leave some comments, share this with people, and we'll see you 7 hours or so. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining, and take good care. We'll see you later.